They had to get all the fighters they get in there to protect these ships to get our supplies in. So so they canceled our jump because of that. They said they couldn't take the time and space to fly a troop carrier group in there to carry out the jumps. So they put us on LCIs and said, now you're going to make an amphibious landing. Well, we'd never practiced that. That was foreign to us, but anyhow, they took us out the little CVPs, the little flat bottom boats that you see all the stores down in, and the ramp goes down, they run from home to the beach, they'll go right up on the beach. And so they took us out to them, and we spent the afternoon it going in, and these LCVPs would go in, and we would jump off and wade on in. And so that was our amphibious training. We got months and months of amphibious training in one afternoon there. So we left in December for Mendora Island to take it, but on LCIs, that's a landing craft entry. Each one will carry 200 and so men a company. So anyhow, we left there, and we had the whole 7th Fleet with us. Well, we had we'd seen a big show at Lady Air Show. Those Japanese bombers trying to get to our shipping, and they're just fighting there all the time, day and night. And the Army Air Force was so. But man, we saw something new there. That was going up to the across there. We saw brand new. The cruiser Nashville was right out on here on our right. We were in 3 lines, us and 7,000 Air Force construction engineers. Air Corps it was. Army, not Air Corps. I'll get it right. Army Air Force. It's been changed. So anyhow, and we were, boy, that big, watching these planes and all that, and the Navy can throw up an enormous amount of flak and hair in the sky would just pop mark solid up there, with big bright puffs, you know. Well, anyhow, all of a sudden we heard this big boom, and we felt the heat in the kind of jar, and a Japanese plane had suicided the Nashville over there beside us, close to us. So we got an extra thrill on that one, but it did kill but like to wipe out our staff. They were on the deck, and it killed 80 men there. But anyhow, the commanding general that was commanding that landing was not killed, but his chief of staff and everybody, so many were. And the first platoon leader, when the test platoon started, was a man named Ryder. He had studied the Russians and the Germans practice and their use of parachute troops, and so all the lieutenants and the infantry took a test. Well, it just turned out he was the only one who knew what they was talking about. So he naturally was selected. You know, he made a high grade on the test. So, and he became chief of staff. Now, anyhow, so we went on up there. We took the Lady in Mendora, and we had 342 raids in 19 days. They were going to bomb us off, the Japanese were. And then comes the day when we get the news we're going to Corregidor. Well, we couldn't hardly believe it, because Corregidor was very famous. It was what they said, our Gibraltar, our Gibraltar, and is impregnable. Well, the only thing about being impregnable is the fact that I don't care how well your defenses are, you're going to run out of food and ammunition after a while. And that's what happened there. They held out 7 months. And,